You were signed by Vivid. I have in 2002. Did you have any sense that you were in some ways starting at the top, and was that good, or was there some resentment of your success at all?
Well, I knew that there was one thing to be a porn star and quite another to be a Vivid girl. But when I started, I hadn't even made a movie yet, and I was flown to the south of France at Elton John's house, shooting for Vanity Fair with David LaChapelle. I hadn't even made a movie yet.
Right.
So it was the Hollywood edition of Vanity Fair. It was, what an experience. And my first week, oh God, what else did I do? Yeah, so it was extraordinary, without even making a movie yet. And then when I did, I was terrified of the script. Like, I don't know, I found I could take my clothes off in front of any camera with the script, but then I just dove into it, and I loved it. And they shot, on 35 millimeter. It was, like being the star of your own real movie. The only difference is when the kissing and the sex started, the doors stay open. But other than that, it felt like a real movie to me. So, yeah, I felt I was in the pinnacle of porn with Vivid.
Who do you recall as being the most fun to work with in your career?
Oh, gosh, I just loved Sunrise Adams. Sunrise kind of disappeared, but she was the perfect little fuck doll. Can I say that?
I think so.
She's like so beautiful, so sweet, and we had a lot of fun together. And a lot of the times working with a girl, she'll be like, well, I don't really like girls, but so let's do this position, this position, this position. And I'm like, how can we make a good scene if you're telling me you don't like girls? It's like, but with Sunrise, we had a really fun time together and laughed together. And I miss her. Yeah, she was one of my favorites. And men, I love working with Manuel Ferrar because he's all natural. So it's not like limp dick 1 second, go to the bathroom, come back hard. It's chemistry, and it's all about chemistry. It really is. I could, because I can choose who I work with. It's easy to just say, look at a guy, and he's like, looks so hot, and you're like, oh, I want him. But then you get on set, and it's like, nothing there. Or he's looking at his reflection, which is so... I'm like, hello, look at me. Aren't I pretty? No. You got to look at yourself in any kind of reflection. And the scene just is terrible. So it's like that saying, you should never judge a book by its cover, but it's so true. And especially if you're going to be having love, making love, it doesn't really matter about looks. It's about this chemistry thing that you can't really explain. So
some notable successes I've read about with your own production company. How's that going, and what's on the horizon for that?
Well, I never really, I have that part of my contract, to my own production company. I started SSP Interactive, and I did Any Way You Want Me, which was kind of fun because you kind of pick and choose positions, and that's still out there, and it's, you can get it, and fun to play with me and, tell me what to do basically, or you can watch the movie straight through as well. Right now it's so internet driven. I don't really have a desire to be behind the camera. Like I'm starting doing the live shows at camworld.net.com and really interacting one-on-one, like kind of like what we're doing right now. And that's going to be launching soon, and the pornstarpoker.net thing. So I'm having fun really reaching the fans, that idea, instead of just making a movie. So it's kind of a whole new direction for me.
Where do you see yourself in say, 10 years? What do you think you'll be doing then? Your son will be 20.
Oh, my gosh.
Do you ever think of it?
That's crazy. Usually if someone asks me that question, I think monetarily. And I always think big. I get excited when I'm in Manhattan and I feel like I own the city, and I get excited in Italy like I'm going to own a vineyard. I just think the path I'm going on, and with the help of my business manager, Brian Corbin, it's like there's endless possibilities. The wine is going amazing, and it's something I'm really proud of. So, I just see a vineyard, I see success, and of course my son being 20, yeah, wow. Let's hope I can...
That's how old my son is.
Yeah, oh, really? Let's hope I can take care of him like he deserves.
That's a hard question. Then I'm going to ask. I'm going to go even a little further out, just because I just saw Carole King on PBS with James Taylor, and looked at her and went, "Oh my God, she's still hot." And then I looked her up, and she's 68, and it's like, whoa. So
Wow.
how do you see yourself? Are you going to be like the Earth Mom at 68?
You know, I don't. God, I don't want to sound like a brag or anything, but I feel like I keep getting better with age. I'm healthier now in my life. I mean, I was always a little party girl and wasn't so healthy, and I don't know. I just saw Bo Derek the other day at the Sex and the City premiere, and she's gorgeous, and Raquel Welch is just gorgeous, and so I'm, just hoping I, take care of myself, my skin, and let's hope I just, like a good wine, keep getting better with age.
What would you tell a beautiful teenage girl who wants to be an adult star and says you're her role model?
Well, advice-wise, okay. I like to say that this is forever, whatever you decide to do, because even though your time in front of the camera might not be forever, what you do in front of the camera will always be out there. And so make that decision. And also, you need that quick, easy money. It might seem that way, but you need to pay your taxes. Do not forget about that, because I was under investigation from 2000 to 2005 of tax fraud. And it cost me a lot of money, but, I kept great records. It cost me $3,000 to copy all my records and just give it to the IRS. But I also had to get lawyers and all that. And finally, I got the letter saying, you're no longer the subject. But had I not paid my taxes and so diligently, saved receipts and all that, it would have been a big mess for me. And look what happened to Janine. She actually, served jail time because of it. And so it's very important. And to save, like I said, it's not forever, and it goes by so quickly. It's so easy. Shoes are very important, yes, but make sure to every pair you put aside some money for the future.
Sounds like good advice.
Yes.
The adult business has changed substantially over the years, perhaps primarily due to the internet, I think, in the last 10 or 15 years. Would you agree with that? And how do you see it changing in the years ahead?
Well, at first I was upset with the whole internet thing, thinking I would get paid a couple dollars per piece, and now everything's just being stolen on the internet, and it's crazy. But now, what I'm realizing it is the World Wide Web. So you need to find a way to work for that, and then you realize that it is the world. So you could reach everybody out there. So that's what's exciting for me doing this, Cam World, doing live stuff, so I can really, really reach fans across the entire world, and that's exciting. I was closed-minded about it before because that my sales were down, but now I'm realizing that it is the entire world, and I have a great product, and let's hope the whole world gets it. Great.
One last question, and I think I have to ask this, though it's not in my contract. What's your favorite sex toy and why?
Ooh. Okay.
I like the way you said that.
Yes. Well, okay. Everybody should have one of those little curved little vibrators, and like in the glove box for traffic, for traffic, But I don't want to make a big deal about masturbating unless I'm, some kind of special occasion. But I always have that little split rabbit thing. Yeah. Because sometimes I'm just frustrated and I can't concentrate. So I have to grab that little thing, take a couple minutes, and then I'm fine. So, yes, the Savanna Tickler.
Well, that sounds like, if there isn't one named that already, there ought to be.
There is the Savanna Tickler, yes. Doc Johnson makes it.
Well, there you go.
There you go. And it's curved just right.
Okay. Well, thanks so much, Savanna. It's I feel like one of the luckiest guys in the world getting to do this on video with you. And we'll look forward to seeing you. Now I'm really lucky. And so will all our other readers and viewers.
Good.
And I think we're still YouTube safe.
Yes. I know. I made sure I put little shorts on. Everything's covered.
Okay. Well, thanks so much.
Okay, love. Thank you.